What's up, everybody? It is Matt Modi with OddsJam, and for this video, got some NBA player props for you guys. So I went 2-2 on these yesterday, which I'm pretty sure is my third straight day of going 2-2. At least yesterday, my biggest play won, so I was able to be profitable, which was very nice. For today, we only have one game tonight between the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies, but I still found four plays that I really like. So if you're new to these videos, just a brief summary of what I do. Every single play that I find is going to have positive expected value associated with it, pulled from the OddsJam positive EV page. So if you're unfamiliar with the OddsJam website or anything, I would recommend just going to the website, oddsjam.com, and you can follow along with me as I am talking through these bets. Every single page you see here, which is just the odds page for every single market, it's going to be free to use. So you just go to oddsjam.com, sports NBA, then you click the game, and you can get access to all these different markets and where the sports books are pricing them. And then, again, it's free to use. So you can follow along with what I'm doing. It'll be an easy way for you to learn how to navigate the website as you're watching someone go through it and place profitable bets. Another thing to note before I get into it, all of these plays, like I said, are pulled from the OddsJam positive expected value page. And there are a ton of other videos on the OddsJam YouTube channel walking through profitable bets. So what I would appreciate it if you could like and comment on this video. Let me know that you like it. Let me know that you're tailing. Or if you hate it, that's fine. Let me know why. Comment on the video, but then also subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. Like I said, we have a ton of content, best picks for NBA playoffs, for NHL, for MLB. We also have a ton of betting education, betting advice, betting tutorial type videos as well. So if you could subscribe, that would help out me a lot, and it would also help out yourself as a sports bettor. So subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. So for my first play tonight, I got a play on the player rebounds. Obviously, all four of these are going to be for the Grizzlies Timberwolves game because that's the only game going on tonight. And when looking at this page and seeing if a play has positive expected value or not, what you need to do is just look at the OddsJam perfect line. So the OddsJam perfect line is pulled from the sharpest sportsbook in the world, the sharpest bookmaker in the world. So we deem this play to have, this book, the OddsJam perfect line, to have the most accurate lines, the lines in which they mark most markets should be priced, the best lines, whatever you want to call it, is pulled from the OddsJam perfect line. And what we need to do is remove the VIG and find out what the true line is, and then anything we are getting more favorable odds than the true line is going to be a positive expected value play. So the VIG, if you're unfamiliar with it, is essentially just the tax that sportsbooks price odds. They don't charge a transaction fee. Instead, they just juice up the odds a little bit, so that way they can take money from both sides. They can accept hundreds of thousands of bets from multiple users on both sides, and they'll be profitable. So what we need to do is remove the VIG and find out what the true line is. The way you do that is very easy. So you go to the calculators, the no VIG fair odds calculator, which again is completely free to use. So if you're watching this without a subscribed membership or anything like that, you can use this. Click no VIG fair odds calculator. And then you just need to look at both sides of the line. So minus 169, plus 125, enter both of those in. And you see the true line of this is about plus 140. I got this plus 144 on FanDuel. So it does have a little bit of positive expected value associated with it. I didn't make this one a huge play. Right now, Anthony Edwards is projected to get about 5 rebounds according to my projections. So if he's going to hit this by just 1 rebound, there's actually a little bit of value getting it at such high odds, plus 144. And I also like it because every other book has it closer to the OddsJam perfect line, plus 125, plus 130, plus 125. So we're getting a little bit of a true outlier here on FanDuel, getting this to go under. So I only put 40 on this one, as you can see, already locked it in. And what I'm doing now is just adding this to my bet tracker. So the OddsJam bet tracker, just to highlight that a little bit, again, completely free to use. You don't need to put down a deposit or a card or anything like that. and it's going to list all of your bets, right? So it's going to tell you whether your bets are green or red in terms of whether they beat the closing line or not. That's just going to be this CLV column here. And the goal, obviously, is to maximize the opportunities in which you are beating the closing line. Of course, not every single green bet's going to lose or red bet's going to win, but if you can beat the closing line more often than not, I mean, anything over 50%, you'll be profitable. Anything higher, as you can get higher, the more profitable you'll be. So 73% is pretty good. And my strategy for how I've been able to get it so high is just detailing exactly what I'm telling you in this video. Make sure you're locking in positive expected value bets. The next play is on D'Angelo Russell to go over 2.5 3-pointers. So another thing I like to look at, aside from just if a play has positive expected value or not, is to look at the market width. So market width is essentially a way in which you can is essentially a way in which the OddsJam perfect line can signify confidence in what they're pricing a line at. And the way you calculate it, for a plus and a minus, just by subtracting both numbers. So 141 minus 104 equals 37. This bet would have 37 cents in market width associated with it. Generally, the rule of thumb isn't to touch anything above 40 cents. My last one did, which is an outlier, very rare for me, but I just loved the value of it, so I decided to put a little bit of less money on it. That's why it was my lowest play. But for this one, it is within range, and I got it plus 135, bet MGM and DraftKings. I ended up locking this one on MGM. Smaller play, $45. Now I'm adding it again, of course, to my bet tracker. D'Angelo Russell over 2.5 made 3-pointers. Next play, I am sadly fading Ja Morant. I think 27.5 points is a little too high for him. He's only gone over this number twice in this series. And last game he did it at home, but he only had 12 points going into the fourth quarter, and then he just exploded in the fourth quarter. As good as Ja Morant is, and boy is he good, Pat Bev was in foul trouble, and it's just unreliable to count on him to blow up in the fourth quarter again. And he seems to have taken more of a passive offensive role in this game, or this series. His assist numbers have been up, which makes his scoring down. So I only put 50 on this one. Ja Morant to go under 27.5 points. Again, of course, adding it to my bet tracker. Only 35 cents in market width, so it was within range there. And my last play, so I'm fading Ja Morant. I'll take the over on Dillon Brooks. He's a good player. He's played well recently. He missed this total in Game 5, but he hit it in Game 4. He's a little bit inconsistent, so I like kind of getting him on the upswing on this one. I locked this one in on PointsBet. I tried to put 60 on it. They limited me, said, sorry, you can only put 52 on it. So as you can see on the screen here, I only locked this one in for $52. But this is my fourth and final in favor bet, Dillon Brooks to go over 17.5 points. And that's all I got for you. Those are going to be my 4 bets. If you go to my bet tracker, they're going to be added right here. Yeah, like I said, that's all I got for you. So if you're tailing these, I would love to hear it. You can hit me up at my Twitter handle below. You see it right below my face here. I, of course, would also appreciate if you could like the video, comment on it, and most importantly, subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. Other than that, go to the oddsjam.com website, mess around with it, try to find plays in which the same ways that I found these plays. Then you'll see if you can be profitable. Just lock them in on your bet tracker. But as far as this video goes, that's all I got for you. So thanks for watching and have a good one.